Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're going to dig into a question I bet hundreds of millions of ChatGPT users think about, like all the time.
Yeah, it's a massive number of people using it weekly.
Exactly. But here's the interesting part. Only a really small slice of them are actually paying that $20 a month for ChatGPT Plus.
Right?
So the big question for our deep dive today is Plus really worth 20 bucks a month? That's the dilemma we're unpacking.
Yeah, and it's worth remembering, when OpenAI first launched Plus, this was back in 2023, the main reason was pretty simple.
Okay.
It was just to guarantee you could get in during those, blackout periods when the free version was totally swamped.
Right. Peak times.
Exactly. And since then, sure, they've added cool stuff, but some of the things that used to be Plus only, like browsing, making images, even handling files, they've actually trickled down to the free version now. So the whole value thing, it's definitely shifted.
Okay, that makes sense. So our mission today, we're breaking down the 5 main benefits you get with Plus, and then we'll look at the 3 main limitations of sticking with the free one.
All to help you figure out if that upgrade makes sense for how you actually use it.
Perfect. Okay, let's get into it. What does that $20 actually buy you? Let's start with benefit number 1, this deep research agent.
Right.
The sources describe it as like one-click multi-web research with citations. And it says reports pop out in, 5 to 30 minutes? Which sounds incredibly fast.
It is fast, and it's more than just, a quick search. This is a specialized AI thing, really designed for that deep multi-step research. It uses public web data.
So not just scraping headlines.
No. Think of it like this. Instead of you having to read, dozens of articles, ChatGPT Plus can build these really thorough reports for you. And they're documented. They have clear citations. It's for tackling complex topics seriously.
Okay, that sounds potentially like a huge time saver for serious research. But sometimes it's not just what it does, but how you interact with it, right? Which brings us to the advanced voice mode.
Yeah, this is a big one for a lot of people. The idea is to make talking to the AI feel, more natural.
How does it do that?
It uses what they call natively multimodal models. GPT-4o is the one they mention. Basically, it means the AI isn't just reading text aloud, it's directly hearing your voice and generating audio back.
Okay.
So the conversation flows better, it's more real time. And crucially, it can apparently pick up on stuff like, how fast you're talking, maybe even your tone, and respond with a bit of emotion itself.
Emotion, wow. And multimodal means it can handle more than just audio.
Exactly. Video, images, audio, it can interpret those directly.
So you get this super responsive voice you can interrupt, plus you can share your screen. That feels way different from the free version.
Oh, definitely. The free version just gives you that tiny little preview each day. It's more of a taster.
Right. Barely enough to get a feel for it. Okay, so better voice, deep research. What about just raw usage? That brings us to benefit 3, higher caps and priority uptime.
Yeah, this is maybe less flashy, but super important for heavy users. We've all been there, right? You're in the zone.
And bam, you've reached your limit.
Exactly. The free version gives you access to a lot now, sure, but the amount you can use those tools is pretty restricted. So if you're someone who's constantly using ChatGPT for coding, writing, analysis, whatever, those higher limits are, they're really important. It means you can just keep working.
Uninterrupted productivity.
Yeah.
I get that. Okay, and linked to that, you mentioned images earlier. Benefit 4 is about richer multimodal tools.
Right. So beyond just more use, it's also about enhanced capabilities, especially creatively.
Like making images.
Yeah. So with Plus, you can generate, say, 5 images an hour, which is quite a lot.
Compared to the free plan, which is
Often around 3 images per day. Maybe a bit more sometimes, but it's a big difference.
huge difference if you need visuals.
And it's not just quantity. Plus, users also get limited access, but still access, to Sora clips.
Oh, the video generation tool.
That's the one. So you're playing with really cutting-edge stuff there.
Okay, so more creative power. And the last benefit, number 5, early access. This is for people who want the newest toys first.
Pretty much. It's about being at the front of the line. The source mentioned the O3 model being new at the time of recording, but the point is, things change fast. And with ChatGPT Plus, you get access to these new features, sometimes significant ones, before they roll out to everyone on the free tier.
So it's like being a beta tester, but with finished features.
Sort of, yeah. It keeps you ahead of the curve, lets you integrate the latest AI capabilities into your work sooner. Strategic advantage, maybe.
Okay, that covers the plus side pretty well. So let's flip it. What about the folks sticking with the free version? What are the main, maybe, frustrations or limitations they run into. Limitation number 1 seems obvious.
Yeah, it's those limits on caps we just talked about. Daily limits on how many times you can use certain models or features.
Like the more advanced models, maybe.
Exactly. Or things like data analysis.
Yeah.
So look, if you're just asking for quick homework help or drafting a simple email, the free tier might be totally fine. You might never even notice the limits.
Right.
But if you're trying to do heavy research or you need it available reliably all day long, those caps can really become a bottleneck.
Makes sense. And limitation 2 follows from that. Low multimodal allowances.
Right. So if you just want to try out the voice mode once in a while or, make a funny picture for a friend.
Yeah, the free tier is fine for a quick test drive.
But if you actually find you prefer talking to ChatGPT, like for longer chats, or if your job involves creating, 10 images for a presentation.
Then the free tier allowance is going to feel pretty tight.
Exactly. It's just quite limited for anything beyond occasional use of those voice or image features.
Okay. And the third limitation is an interesting one. It's basically saying maybe ChatGPT free isn't even the right tool for what you need.
Yeah, it's a good point to consider. While Plus might offer the feature or the higher allowance you're looking for, don't forget the rest of the AI world.
So shop around.
Sort of. It's worth checking if there are other, maybe more specialized free tools out there that actually do what you need better.
Like a dedicated free image generator might beat ChatGPT free's image quality sometimes.
Potentially, yeah. Or maybe a different free chatbot handles coding questions better for you. It's just about knowing your options before assuming Plus is the only answer.
Good advice.
Okay.
Okay, so we've laid out the pros of Plus and the cons of free. Let's bring it all together. How do you, the listener, decide if upgrading is the right move?
Right, let's try and make it clear. It's almost like a little decision tree for your workflow.
Okay.
You should probably lean towards upgrading to Plus IF. Well, if you're using ChatGPT daily for serious work,
Sure.
like coding, data analysis, maybe creating a lot of content. And if you really need that uninterrupted access, maybe that 80 message cap sounds good to you. Or if you're doing heavy image or video generation or that deep research we talked about. If those are core to your use, Plus makes sense.
Gotcha. So who should probably stick with the free version?
Okay, stay free IF.
Yeah.
Your usage is more casual. Maybe prompt it, less than 10 times a day. Quick summaries, help with an email, homework questions.
Occasional stuff.
Yeah. Or if you only use images sometimes and you're okay waiting or trying again later if you hit a limit, no big deal for you.
Right.
Or finally, if you already use other tools for your really demanding tasks, maybe you have a separate subscription for an image generator or a coding assistant you like better, then maybe free ChatGPT is enough for the rest.
That breaks it down really clearly.
Yeah.
So I guess the main takeaway is try the free version first. See how it fits.
Absolutely. That's where almost everyone starts. Use it, see what your actual needs are, see where you bump up against limitations, if you even do. And then, look, if you do find yourself constantly hitting those caps, if you're getting frustrated by the limits day after day,
Then it's probably time to think about Plus.
yeah, then it's worth seriously considering the upgrade. Because depending on what you use it for, that $20 might genuinely pay for itself pretty quickly in, time saved or better output.
Makes sense. Which leaves us with a final thought, maybe, for you to ponder.
Okay.
If you aren't consistently hitting those limits on the free tier, should you really be holding on to that $20 a month? What's your personal sweet spot between having all the features and just paying for what you actually use? Something
Yeah.
to think about based on your own experience.